Welcome back to some more Tale of Immortal. We're here with Cheng. I was just grinding it out, and we hit one of our middle breakthroughs. I went to just do it, and we had a event pop up, essentially. Cheng has kind of lost control of some of his ki, apparently. The nether feather within you is growing unstable. Maybe I can extract ki from the breath of chaos to suppress it and subdue it again. Otherwise, it will remain rogue and pose a threat to my body. The key in the Breath of Chaos is very peculiar. Perhaps you can forge it to tame the Nether Siege. Requires 10 Breath of Chaos. Do I have 10 Breath of Chaos? Yes, I do. You start to forge the Breath of Chaos, but the Nether Seed seems to have realized your intention to subdue it. It has become more agitated. Apparently, we're going to subdue it. This is new. Okay, we're doing one of those fights. While comprehending the Nether Bead, monsters transformed in the Nether Air will keep appearing in the Mind Sea. After the character is attacked by monsters, Mind Sea will become eroded by monsters' Nether Air. After Mind Sea is completely eroded, you lose. We generate Mind Spirits. We could pick them up to alleviate the erosion and recover some stats. You also gain attack bonus. Got it. All right. Let's see what Cheng can do. All right. Knowing what we know, I'm just looking to... Ooh, you're a little spicy, aren't you, buddy? Ooh. What are you doing? Yeah, I see that. See if I can't nab some of the bonus things here. I was cultivating up things, so we've got our attack skill cultivated up. We've got the energy skill cultivated up. And ironically enough, we have actually kind of run out of skill points. So I was feeling pretty cocky with that. I am no longer feeling pretty cocky with that. So I was just doing my best to farm up as much as I could. We're not going to avoid anything that's going to give us points if we can help it. While subduing the Nether Seed, you've also forged the Breath of Chaos. The Nether Seed becomes very docile in front of the Breath of Chaos and waits to blend with it. You may use the Spirit Breath of Chaos to further tame the Nether Seed and perform the breakthrough. Okay. Am I going to be able to do that? Yes, I am. Okay. Cool. Interesting that that's a little different there. So, okay, we can add another one to our feather. Ethereal power will summon extra white flames. Number of special skill crits to unlock ethereal power. That's probably what I'm going to take. Enemy seared. Yeah, we'll take that one. Nice. Some extra free stats. I was planning on going all the way to here, but it's going to take me a hot minute to be able to do that. And I think I need to progress the story so that we can go beyond this wall. I keep getting missions on the other side of the wall that I'm not allowed to go to. So, yeah, we just got to push on a little bit here so that I can more effectively grind. I'm only getting like 3 missions a month, and it's just not remotely efficient. So, I believe what we need to do is actually go here. Monster Resisting Altar, because of this mission right here. So, ranking in last wave of monsters. Total contribution. I have literally no idea what this is going to do. We'll arrive in 0 months. We'll repel them. All right, Cheng, good luck. How's this going to go for you? Oh, can I see something? There we go. Hopefully my sound was okay there. We had to do some sound changes on stream the other night, and I just realized that I did not change them back. Why I do not like changing sound around. Okay. Yeah, you guys might have had a hot minute there. My apologies if that was really bad. We'll find out. Okay, so I have a map. We have wall HP. Oh, goodness. Tap one of the walls to enter out. Holy smokes, that sound. Here, we'll go there. That's a horrific sound. Why are there a bunch of dudes who look like me? Am I making a fashion statement that everyone else has hopped on board with? I did get stunned there for a second. Stun there too. Okay, I see. So I just need to keep them away from the wall, I assume. Alright, can do. We just kind of keep this covered. That is really funny to me that everyone looks like Cheng. I'm really curious to know if that's a normal thing or what. I guess there's somebody else. There's somebody in red, I think. These battles at this point are just so ridiculous. I can't even hardly tell what's happening. I lose my mouse constantly. I just have to like pray that I'm flinging swords in generically the right direction. Okay, this seems to be going well. Our wall HP is dropping. That's probably not the best. That may not be us, though. There are multiple walls like we saw, so perhaps the other ones are losing. All we can do is the best that we can do here. 1% Cheng. You got this, my man. Make sure we're not having any leaks coming through here. Help them out down this side. How about we don't get pulled into that? I've lost my mouse again. There it is. Drop an ult over here. Movement skill for some healing. Drop some more skills. I love that dragon attack. Can hardly even see what's happening, but it just feels really cool. I like the roar that it gives off. It just feels powerful whenever you do it. Okay, so we have time remaining. Holy moly, we still have like 3 minutes remaining. Okay, I was not expecting that, if I'm being honest. At the rate we're going, I'm wondering if our wall's gonna be okay. Maybe I shouldn't have picked this spot? There were other ones that had other symbols, like maybe there were bosses there or something. I still have not upgraded my main skill. They just keep giving me bleed ones, and we're not set up to be a bleed one. I also have not upgraded my special skill, so maybe I just need to stop resisting, learn a bleed skill, and then switch to bleed for the time being. I mentioned before, but I don't like that because it relies on the enemy having bleed stacks instead of me having control of my buffs. So I just feel like it's way better. Man, I do so much damage when that's going on. I just feel like it's way, way better to go with the buff ones rather than the debuff ones, at least in this case. If it was like, I think it's Fist or Palm has one where like they just take more damage, that's fine. I don't mind that. But the bleed, I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, look at you! Oh, that guy was adorable. Big cat Jabberwocky creature. Okay, I would also say it's unfortunate that we have to defend down because I have so much UI down there I can't see. This battle would have been way better if they designed it to be on the left or right side of the screen as the main direction you're facing. As is, I can't even see most of my attacks. So, just a piece of feedback that will not be listened to, but, you know, food for thought, I suppose. What are we up to? 68 seconds! 68 more seconds. Holy moly. That is not a short amount of time to have to defend this wall. I see our wall HP is also down to low. Very low. Like less than 20%. Not in love with that. Alright, you guys gotta go. You gotta go. Stop hitting my wall. What you guys? What's your problem down there? Always wonder why the NPCs pull out like that and just like run away. Okay, 26 seconds, guys. Hold it together. I wonder if story-wise we're not allowed to lose the wall. Like, aka that really couldn't get to 0 even if I did nothing. I don't know. This game seems to be okay with giving us fail states. Somebody did comment on one of the previous videos that they'd never had the giant die. I was really confused why he did die. Like, oh, you're a big, strong giant that could break mountains, and then apparently you just, like, healed over because Cheng didn't babysit you? That just felt a little weird. Okay, we did it. Not a lot of rewards here, if I'm being honest. How did we rank? We gained a lot of battle contribution. Excellent. A wave of monsters like this was never seen before. The charging monsters seem to be maneuvered in coordination with each other. Suddenly a roar is heard in the distance. Several elders are fighting a monster capable of spitting out fire and water, and they're barely holding out.
We are all wounded, and it's not wise to continue the battle. We should retreat today and come back and kill the monster after we recover. Jiuying, will you please gather the disciples of Cultivation Alliance and retreat inside the walls? Understood. Under the command of Jiuying, the disciples of the Cultivator Alliance fighting the monsters beyond the wall begin to retreat. The monsters have no choice but to assault the wall. Their attacks last for half a day before they leave. Many disciples of the Cultivator Alliance have been injured in the monster wave. How about you? Okay. Wow. Man, a few words. Amazingly, you are unharmed despite the fierce fight with the monsters. No wonder you're heaven's chosen. Except for I'm not. Thank you for your praise, mentor. In the monster wave, the fire and water spewing fierce monster besieged by the master and several elders was Jiuying. Although they failed to defeat Jiuying, the monster is said to be seriously injured. What do you mean, mentor? If we could take advantage of this opportunity to strike, we may be able to kill it in one go. It's just no one knows where Jiuying is located. At that moment, you and Jiuying hear a refreshing voice of a woman. I feel a faint hibiscus fragrance, on Jiuying. If I guess right, it might be recuperating somewhere outside the city walls. What is the voice from Lady Sunny? That's right. If what she says is true, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Since our disciples are injured, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you to kill the monster. Would you? If I slay Jiuying, I will surely come. Okay? Okay, who am I to judge? It's such an honor to have Cheng by our side. Grandma's not even phased. She's like, kids these days. But you may not be familiar with Chiyu. I will ask Yonner to lead the way for you. It will be tough. If Yonner follows us, I'm afraid she will face critical danger. No worries, Aunt, I'll go with Cheng We will kill Jiuying and avenge my father's death. Yeah, sending somebody that's obsessed with revenge with you is just not a good recipe. My friend, you know that Yuanir's father died at the hands of Jiuying. She has long had the idea to avenge his death, so would you please allow her to go with you? Well, I just said it was a bad idea, so sure, come on with me. Don't worry, I won't hold you back. If there's any danger, you don't have to worry about me. Just please keep yourself safe. More people, more power. Alright. Fair. This is her choice. Even if she died in the hands of Jiuying, I would not blame you, my friend. Alright, I'm in. Let's do it. Before we romp on out, how'd I do? Rank 1. That's right. Number 1 monster slayer. Ladies, you can take a number. I'll be back in like a couple months. Don't even worry about it. Also, speaking of the ladies, look at this. We've got the whole bouquet here. All 5 DLC characters hanging out. I believe we have a Tianxiang on the map. I purposely avoided her while I was grinding. Yeah, we'll do that on the way here. Let's zip on down there. You hear a rustling coming up from the bushes ahead. Looking closely, you see a strange mouse. Yeah. So weird to me that these events just like disappeared. And then all of a sudden in these last zones, they've just like multiplied. They're just everywhere. I don't know. Ooh, we got garbage. I don't know if I'm going to need herbs to like make a breakthrough pill or something. So I am going to try to harvest what we can. Just in case. I don't want to get in a situation where we're short. Continue working on our breakthrough. I'm probably going to go to my sect and cultivate. We got a lot of contribution from that monster wave attack. That does seem preferable to grinding missions. The missions were not doing it. I need 15,000 sect contribution to buy out 10 fruit, so it's very expensive. A thunderous explosion erupts ahead. As the force of energy blast disperses in all directions. Through the thick cloud of dust, you see a wall of white silk threads crack open. Inside, 6-eyed bright pupil pins one cultivator to the ground while devouring another. Will attack them. Fellow cultivators, stop! Zheng Lengqi's loud shout catches 6-eyed bright pupil's attention. It lets out a shrill cry, spits out the cultivator, and leaps away. It's not getting away this time. Zheng Lengqi waves his hand, unleashing a talisman. A giant golden claw descends, capturing
six-eyed bright pupil. The mythical beast, shrouded in a strange fog, is revealed to be Tianxiang. What? She was the spider all along. How could we ever have seen this coming based on all of her art and spider themes? Wow, what a twist. You cast your spell by exploiting my weakness. I had no chance to defend myself. My intent is not to challenge you, but bring you back and protect you in my dungeon. Protect me? You mean keeping me caged like a pet in your dungeon? Well, it's not exactly like that, but I do have a dungeon. In that case, I decline your offer. Unnoticed, Tianxiang has already broken free from the spell. In the blink of an eye, she vanished like a phantom. Jiang Lichi, stunned, gives chase. I'm getting tired of this guy, frankly. I will say, so far I've enjoyed her storyline the least. Just, she gets attacked, then I defend her, then she says something spidery and leaves. I don't know, not doing it for me. The silk knot Tianxiang gave you can sense her location. Get closer, she would be there. Is that true? That is not true currently. Alright, let's grab our cultivation while we're here. Just get my freebies. We have a long ways to go for that next breakthrough piece. Following the Lady Sunny's instructions, you come to a deep cave, which Yaner finds very weird upon your arrival. She ponders for a long time until she casts a spell to open the crevice in the wall. Look, you should be grateful for bringing me here. I can be a good helping hand. I did not... It's just a joke. I know you worry about me, and I'm thankful for that. So, Yaner is also... I'm not stupid, but I've got to avenge my father's death. Thank you for letting me come with you. All right, let's go in. After you enter the crevice, you find that it's not a mountain cave at all, but an exquisite and clean hut with furniture and even books of human beings on the table, as if someone used to live here. Isn't this Jiuying's lair? Why does it feel like a human? You search around but fail to find any trace of Jiuying. In a drawer, however, you find a bronze mirror. Seeing the mirror, Yaner is somewhat lost in thought. That bronze mirror looks familiar. Just as you touch the mirror, you feel inner upheaval, and countless scenes appear in your mind's sea. Whoop, 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 whoop. A middle-aged cultivator is handing over a bronze mirror. I made this artifact to locate Jiuying. However, it's imbued with Nether condensation. The Nether air can corrupt one's mind and expose one's soul, and it will only do harm to whoever uses it often in the long run. But Jiuying is a much more urgent threat. We must use it to get over with quickly, despite the side effect. Middle-aged cultivator looks solemn as he holds a monster in his hands. Jiuying is dead, but has given birth to a cub. We must kill it too. You see a man in his 20s sitting cross-legged behind the bars. He keeps smiling and talking. Our forefathers knew long time ago. Monsters, they don't want to fight us cultivators either. Our narrative is actually the opposite of what happened in Qingyu. It's not the monsters invading cultivators' territory, but cultivators occupying the monster habitat. Are you okay, Qingjaimu? You look pale. I'm fine. Thank God, I was so worried about you. Since Jiuying is nowhere to be found, let's go back first. Well... Give the copper mirror to Lao Ying. Okay. Thank you, Long Yu. I do note we are, what, over a month and a half at this point out from DLC release, and we still have untranslated text. Disappointed. Very disappointed. Not unexpected, but disappointing. Oh, nice. Will the sword, please. I was going to do a promotion at my sect, and I didn't have enough sword. I need like 720 or something. I need quite a lot. And it's very expensive to buy the fruits right now. Oh, we are back. I'm glad you are back. What about Jiuying? Did you find it? Not yet. It might have sensed something and run away in advance. And the weird part is the place doesn't look like a monster lair. I should have known that it would not be easy to kill Jiuying. Aunt, I found something... I've got to find something to eat. You two take your time. After Yaner leaves, you take out the bronze mirror and hand it over to Lao Ying. Isn't this the artifact made by Nang Nag? Heavenly Insight? What's the use of this artifact? according to Nangang, it used to track Jiuying, but abuse of the artifact may affect the user's mind. It's an artifact with both benefits and harms. I saw some strange scenes in the Mind Sea. Why? I think the nether air in the mirror may have affected your mind. That's why you can see some of the records kept in the mirror. Then why is this artifact has not detected Jiuying? The artifact must have run out of energy. I remember Nangang once said, the heavenly insight is powered by nether condensation. If you could find nether condensation, you may have a chance to reactivate it. Where could we find a nether crystal? The heavenly insight can indicate the whereabouts of nether condensation. Now that monster wave has receded, you could go outside the city walls and inject energy into it. Then it will tell you where the nether condensation is located. It's not wise to delay. I'll go for a try. Okay. I'm just debating if I want to go spend our sect contribution and see if we can do our next breakthrough. I think I do want to. It's just free stats. Just in case we have like a boss fight or something. I mean, we got that world boss just floating next to us. Make me a little nervous. Mood -10. Perfect. Do I need to worry about that? No, but barely not. Okay, so I want to go here. I want to exchange. Okay, so it's 500 for 1,000. So at least there's that. This feels really convoluted. In this zone, they ought to just get rid of sect contribution and make it the battle contribution and just say, because we're all part of the same alliance, we all accept the whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So far, I haven't seen why I would want to save battle contribution and not use it this way. Maybe I will regret spending this. Okay, there we go. Nothing. Yep. All right, we're going to spend a hot minute here. Cultivating. We didn't have a lot of time left in that month. Okay, next month. Yes. Probably going to take us 2 or 3 months of just pure cultivating. But this is so much more efficient than trying to track down those little key spots. Okay, this is going to take a lot more than that. Holy moly. This is going to take us like 5-6 months, assuming we can actually afford it. How much is a full go? 3.7k? We'll do like 2.5 or something more. If you have nothing else to do, how about we go a few rounds? Sure. I don't really want to do spars, if I'm being honest, but I can't even equip my next skill, even though I've already learned it. I've got the health one learned. Our choices are basically get more points or start downgrading things from reds. So, well, for now at least, I'm not desperate, so I'm just going to try to earn points, but we may have to change course on that. Sure. I'm not carrying anything I care about. People are so dishonest in this world, you know? You try to do right by people and you just get robbed. Okay, I think we're actually going to barely make it. That makes me a little happy. Like I said, just getting this will be just free stats, so no reason not to, especially if I already have what I need for the late breakthrough. Yeah, bottleneck. I'm assuming it's going to do the same thing that it did last time. Yeah, we missed this screen last time. The power within you is overflowing. The nether feather becomes agitated again, and before long, the situation seems to be out of control. You even feel nether air taking shape on its own and struggling to break free. The vaporization of nether feather will bring some benefits, but not without risks. You should take this chance to wear off its edges and rule out the risks. The breath of chaos contains pure ancient energy. You must use it to tame the nether feather again. Sure. Fight the seed. Row, row, fight the seed. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Got it. We'll see if this is as spicy as last time. Alright. Oh, hey, something different. Ominous evil. Okay, he hit me for 8k. That's a little on the spicier side. Yep, and I'm in right position for grabbing those. I am getting hit by, multiple things. Okay, that's not good. Give me the heals. Okay, grab those for healing. Thank you, thank you. Drop another ult on him. Whenever you're ready, give me the ult. Another skill. Give me the ult. You know what? Give me my field. Okay. Whew. 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 Almost died there. That was really close. The nether air is suppressed. It becomes docile again. You feel the assimilated nether air flowing around within you, which gives you a pleasure never tasted before. You estimate that a breakthrough would be successful. You may use the spirit breath of peace to further tame the nether seed and perform a breakthrough. Okay. I'll have a little bit of peace, please. Summon extra. Lower the number. We're going to lower the number again. I don't even know what our total is. I don't even know what our total is, but every time we crit, basically, it helps charge things, is the long short of that. Do we need to rest? No, we're okay. Alright. Good enough? Oh, Guardian Spirit of the World. Finally, we meet again, Cultivator. Guardian Spirit? Yes, it's me. Now that you have reached Reborn Late, I'll tell you the secrets of the world. Transcendent means circulating the ki and the nether air within the body and find a balance between their powers, so like yin and yang. Thus, cultivators could reach the ultimate perfection inside their bodies and dominate the heavenly path. As you know, it is the law of nature in this world for ki and nether air to repel each other. Humans' mortal flesh is born with ki, but inhaling nether air will result in death. It is the result of the antagonism between ki and nether air. After nether air enters a human body, it will collide with ki and cause annihilation, releasing a huge blast of energy. A huge energy to blast the visceral organs into pieces. To rise to the transcendent realm is to reverse the law and blend ki and nether air in your body until they coexist in harmony and transform into the heavenly path. However, this world will not easily allow its laws to be threatened by anyone, so it will summon lightning bolts to kill anyone who attempts to do it. That's what a tribulation is, essentially. In general, the idea of cultivation is to go against the will of heavens, the natural order of things, and obviously, it will try to stop people from doing that. If you're determined, you should obtain 3 strains of heavenly power to be transcendent. Now, the only method to attain them for you is to comprehend the primordial airs. As for how to gain the primordial airs, every transcendent cultivator has their unique opportunities. And your opportunity, I'll give you primordial air wood. Once absorbed and fused, you could obtain 1 strain of heavenly power. After your cultivation reaches perfection in the reborn realm, and all 3 heavenly powers are found, you'll be able to transcend. I have deducted the whereabouts of one of them. It appears to be northwest. If you want to be transcendent, you should go and find it. As for the last primordial air, perhaps it will only appear once you reach perfection. Thanks, bro. Primordial air given to you by the garden spirit. It seems to be condensed by the wood god Gao Ming, which bears the signal of the law of wood. Once mastered, it allows the cultivator to absorb essence and nether air, which will blend with the essence ki and condense into the legendary heavenly power of unity and harmony. After reaching Reborn Late, it can be obtained through an event triggered when traveling through Mushan and Chiyu. Okay. Okay, both of them claim to be easy. No, let's continue with our story quest for now. We don't have the contribution. Shunling, would you please stop bullying people? She's like, you must give this to him. She's like, I'm freezing. She's like, you must give this to Cheng. Okay, I'll do it. Please. Oh, I don't have my lens up. I believe that's the one. Close it. There we go. Thank you. That would be her gifts, by the way, would be amazing if I was actually a water cultivator. Unfortunately, we are not a water cultivator. We'll put away our heat. Or hunger. Alright. Yes, Sundre. Yes, you're very cold. Alright, chill out, no pun intended. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. Holy moly, what a waste of 5 days. Harvest. I'm curious to know if there's going to be another set of books or if I've maxed out my skills, because my imps, even the ones that I sent out down here, were not coming back with better stuff. The silk knot on your body pulses with energy. Six-eyed bright pupil must be weaving its silk nearby. Does that mean Geo? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It does not seem like that's the case. Oh, there we go. She's north of me. I went the wrong direction. Okay. Send the current team to adventure again? Yes. Yeah, see, I'm higher than all of these. So that's not helpful at the moment. I can use the fruits, though. Sorry, little guy or little gal I let go. You're on your own. Cheng. I guess we are getting some skill from some books. Ah, she's up there. Let's take care of her first. In case that teleports me or something. At the horizon, where Earth meets the sky, stands a mysterious monolith. Silk threads weave around its surface, marking it something unusual, something far from natural. Impressive, you found this place. I found it only thanks to your gift. I'm intrigued. Those who've hunted me couldn't find this place. How did you manage it? Ah, the knot. You're Six-Eyed Bright Pupil. As you see, I'm Six-Eyed Bright Pupil, the arachnid monster. Why did the thread not react? I wove the knot with a unique technique, the same technique I used to weave my threads as a defense. When you approached, my silk threads resonated with the knot, leading you here. Why did you deceive me? Deceive you? I never claimed to be human. I simply assumed human form to avoid trouble. Yeah, fair. I've also never seen her attack anybody. She's always been on the defense, like most of the blooms. What really happened that day? Fighting two nether demons at once proved perilous. I had no choice but to reveal my true form. By surprising them, I defeated them and escaped. But a nether demon wounded me. I had to find a secluded place to recover. I didn't have the strength to maintain my mirror image. Two cultivators attacked, so I had to reveal my true form and defeat them. That's what you saw. Xianxia seems to bear no ill will towards you. It depends on your definition of malicious intent. He probably doesn't want to kill me, but he'd love to capture and imprison me. Why does he want to capture you? Is he a pervert? You'd have to ask him. What were you doing in Jiuying? Want to know more? Follow me. Tianxiang leads you down a hidden passage until you find yourself plummeting into a deep valley. There, suspended in the air, you see a massive purple crystal nestled between colossal stalactites. The crystal anchors a huge web woven from countless white silk threads. These threads crisscross and extend in all directions, disappearing into the horizon. This is one of Jiuying's ley lines. Once a mythical beast corrupted by nether air lost its mind and controlled it. After defeating the beast, I claim this place as my own. Yet the cultivators of Jiuying want you dead. Cultivators killing monsters is common, especially in Jiuying, that we're their natural enemies. What's the purpose behind this? These spider silk threads are all my work. They interconnect the various underground ley lines. Whenever energy flows through the lines, my silk senses it and transmits the information back here. Through these silk threads, I monitor the power flowing through the ley lines of this world. In this way, the secrets of our world will eventually be laid bare before my eyes. How long is that going to take? It's hard to say. Could take 10 years, 100 years, or even 1,000. The world has existed for countless ages. How could anyone hope to reverse engineer its formation through ley lines in the blink of an eye? Today, I will use the ley lines as a base to monitor all ley lines in the world. In the future, it won't be difficult to use this world as a foundation to explore the infinite universe beyond. I don't want to know anything about that. From now on, I'll remain here. You're welcome to visit me. Nether demons and monsters in Qiyu are incredibly powerful, so let me teach you a special technique that will help you deal with them. As Tianxiang speaks, she turns to face the purple crystal in the air. A faint blush creeps across her cheeks. Lightning Eye. Man, if I was playing a lightning build and I thought I was going to get this, I would be so sad that I didn't get this until now. Holy moly. Dark lightning. Okay, well, we're not going to use it. It's a good skill, is the long short of that. And the silken cottage lies in silence. Its master must be away. Am I not able to see the end of the story? All right. We're not there quite yet. So far, she is my least favorite one. I mean, that's a cool little like thing that she's doing, but the other stories were more interesting. You arrive at this place and inject energy into the heavenly insight. The bronze mirror starts to tremble. It displays your current location and a purple-black dot not far away from you. After a while, it's back to normal. Does this mean nether condensation? You arrive at the location marked by heavenly insight, but you fail to find any nether condensation. Instead, you meet a female cultivator. Uh-oh. Step forward to warn. Uh-oh. My friend, although the monster wave has receded, it's still very dangerous outside the city walls. Please return to the city as soon as possible. Mind your own business. The woman turns around and leaves after saying that emotionlessly. How weird. Again, you inject energy into the heavenly insight, which marks another location, but unlike last time, the mark doesn't disappear. I hope I can get something this time. This time you find a cave. Purple crystals are attached to the walls of the cave. Those must be nether condensation. It's just there's a monster sleeping in the cave. To avoid an unnecessary fight, you conceal your breath and slowly fly to the stone wall and quickly gather nether condensation. Just as you're about to leave after taking the nether condensation, the monster wakes up from its slumber and rushes towards you. Yeah, there was no chance we were getting out of there without a fight. All right, big boy, what do you got? Oh, and you changed my skill. I forgot that you were going to do that. Yeah, look how ridiculous this skill is. How cool. Not what we're built for at all, so, you know, that's a thing. I don't even know what that was. That just happened. Yeah. As you do. Okay, going to fix my skill. The monster is defeated by you. Just as you're about to kill it, the woman shows up again. Hey, my friend, the monster just wanted to drive you away. It was not intending to kill you, so would you just let it go? The woman looks indifferently at the monster, which becomes well-behaved and backs out all of a sudden. See, the monster's not hostile for no reason. If you're willing to communicate with it, this fight might have been avoided. Communicate? Alright, forget it. You may not understand. Yeah, that's probably Jiuying. Would you please tell me your name? The woman does not answer your question at once. It's not until she goes far away you hear a voice from the distance. By the way, I'm Duamu Yinglang. What a mystical woman. Forget it. Since we've got the nether condensation, let's go back to the Elder and activate the heavenly insight. After we fix our skill. Was that right? No. That's our golden core skill. That would have been rather awkward. Okay, back we go. Or not. What do you know, sword? A whistling sound pierces the distant sky as shadows of blades and figures dart through the air. Suddenly, a sword blazes with brilliant light, accelerating to overtake a figure's silhouette. In one swift stroke, it draws a trail of blood. If you've got the guts, show yourself. What's the point in all these sneaky tricks? After these words, the sword light on the horizon vanishes. Tianxiang grits her teeth, wraps spider silk around her wounded arm, and departs. Oh my goodness. In the distant sky, dark clouds roil and swirl, forming a vortex that resembles a divine eye gazing down upon the earth. Countless bolts of lightning streak down from the center of the whirling clouds, striking the ground below. In the distance, you see Tianxiang weaving through a lattice of crackling lightning. When unable to dodge in time, she uses strands of silver silk to redirect the strikes elsewhere. The area ahead erupts with continuous explosions, sending fragments of rock and earth flying in all directions. So this is the mighty Divine Eye is capable. How disappointing. I have ley lines to investigate. I'll have to decline this little dance. I believe isn't Divine Eye one of the original artifacts we can pick? We picked the Gourd, and then there is the Baduda Jade and the Divine Eye. Tianxiang gives a slight smile. From her form melting into the shadow, like a phantom, she vanishes into the darkness cast by the clouds above, leaving no trace. Oh my goodness, they are going all out. The air ahead feels strange and charged, as if standing in an arena. Blades of wind cut through the air, kicking up clouds of dust. In the distance, Tianxiang gracefully weaves between the wind strikes. Wherever the strange wind passed, they carve deep gouges in the earth, as if scraped by invisible blades. Sorry, but I'm not trying to offend your shrines. I simply couldn't care less about your projections. Keep pushing me like this, and one day I might just skip investigating the ley lines and tear down your magnificent shrines instead. Oh, she's fighting the Immortals? A voice echoes from the distance. Little girl, that insolent tongue of yours earned you a mere slap this time. Mind your manners from now on. The voice resonates with an otherworldly vastness. Tianxiang grits her teeth, dodging an incoming gust of wind and seeing it dart away in the distance. Hey, Creepo. The wind blows gently across Chiyu, stirring up withered grass and dust. Through the whistling gusts, voices can be heard carried on the wind. Keep following me and I'll burn you to ashes. You must stop investigating ley lines. If you continue like this, the projections of the three Immortals, Kunwu, Divine Eye, and Battle Soul will move against you. Me, afraid of those lifeless statues? For now, stop triggering Nether Air's rejection. The three will know if you do. Let me talk to them first. Who do you think you are? Why should I listen to someone without recognition? Leave Chiyu now, follow me again, and I'll separate your head from your shoulders. Damn it, don't leave! The winds subside and voices fade away. All around, only the sound of falling withered grass breaks the silence. Okay, we're obviously not quite done with her story. Yes. Hello, Yenner. Ooh. Okay, that's at least something. I never did go back and do that last grind. I may not if I don't actually forge an artifact. It seems a little pointless. Alright, you gonna trigger one more? No? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave then. Okay, we got the nether condensation that we needed. Out of curiosity, can I just do this again? I can in 4 months. Okay. I see. That's much preferable to grinding these missions, frankly. That's not where we need to go, though. Ching Mu, you brought the nether crystal back? Exactly. My aunt is busy with something. She told me to wait for you and help you activate it. Please, Yeon'er. Gu Yeon'er takes the heavenly insight and nether condensation from you for a closer look. No wonder it felt so familiar at this time. It turns out to be the last artifact Dad made. Would you hold the heavenly insight so I can melt the nether condensation with it? After that, Gu Yeon'er starts to leverage her energy to turn the nether condensation into liquid and slowly inject it into heavenly insight. Soon enough, the mirror emits a dazzling glow. You feel a little dizzy, and many strange memories cross your mind. In the mirror, you see Gu Nangang hands over heavenly insight to Xiang Lingjun. Master, this mirror can be used to track Jiuying, but it must not be used often or it will affect your mind. You mean it will be a threat to its user? Yes, the heavenly insight operates through nether air. Unlike Ki, which can strengthen one's mind, nether air will corrode it. Whoever uses it for a long time will become a puppet of the artifact and a slave of nether air. Is that right? I don't care as long as we can get Jiuying killed. After that, I will seal it. The episode stored in the mirror begins flashing. We'll check the cub. Ahem. Jiuying triggered the self-explosion of Nether air before its death. Master, you seem seriously injured. Nangang, you are heavily injured as well. I'm afraid it may take years to recuperate. You see Gu Nangang handing over the monster's cub to Master. While I was searching nearby, I heard a cub crying. This is what I found. This is Jiuying's cub. Yes, Jiuying tried to kill us at the cost of its own life only because it wanted to protect its cub. It will be a threat to our alliance after it grows up. We must kill it. Hang on. Nangang, if we raise Jiuying since childhood, it would be possible for us to curb the monster waves by controlling Jiuying. In that way, we'll be able to control the monster waves. No, we know little about Nether air. Chi-Yu feeds on Nether air. If we keep the cub alive, it may turn against us one day. I see. You're right, Nangang. What's that over there? Jai-Moon is not dead. What? I'll hold it off. You go back to the alliance first. Was that a look over there moment? That feels like that was a look over there moment. The episode stored in the mirror keeps flashing in your mind. Boy in prison. In your memories, there's a teenager trapped in a cell, opposite of which is also a cell, where a woman with wounds all over is sitting. Unexpectedly, it's Daimu Linglan. How come there are so many wounds on you? What did they do to you today? No need to pretend to care about me. In the eyes of you humans, I'm just a mindless monster who only knows how to kill. No, that's not the case. In my eyes, you can think and communicate. You're not a mindless monster. Ha! How pretentious of you. You'll definitely hide away when I show you the true me. Then try me. I'm not scared. Jiuying escaped. In the picture, just as Jiuying monster roars, the surrounding walls are cracked. The young man gently touches its head and hands her the heavenly insight. See, I've never been frightened by your appearance. Take this heavenly insight, and they will never find you again. Go back to your home. But I will leave as well, but you haven't recovered yet. You don't stand a chance against him. Just run. Chaos's exhortation. Beast Chaos is looking forward, and a woman walks near. It is Duanmu Yinglan. I'm trying real hard with these names, guys. Did you transform just to find that guy? Don't you know that we and humans are enemies? I know, but I can't help it. Is it worth it for a human? If not for him, I'm afraid you wouldn't be able to see me again. Ah, you are the monster, not a human. It will be very dangerous for you to go near the wall. Be careful. Thank you. Qingjimu, are you okay? Nothing. I'm just a bit tired. Good. Compared to last time, you look much better. What's the status of the heavenly insight? Look. After melting nether condensation with heavenly insight, a white light spot appeared in the dark purple mirror. It's moving slowly. This spot must indicate where Jiuying is located. Unexpectedly, it's not in the depths of Chi-Yu, but somewhere beyond the city walls. Such a rare chance we must siege it. Wait a minute, I'll go with you. Decline the requirement for traveling together. What a rough translation. You think you have a more important task. That is to wait for Elder Lu to come back. When you see her, tell her not to move around. Just wait for me. What happened? I'm guessing there may be some secrets. Anyways, just do as I said. Okay, I hope that you can come back as soon as possible. By the way, I made some elixirs. You can take them with you in case of emergencies. Thank you very much. We should probably audit. What are we equipped with and what's our best stuff? 2100. 6,700. Yeah, thank you. And 7,000. We'll put that on too. I am not really needing to use energy, but just in case. And an attack. Are you defense? And a defense. Down we go. Where are we heading? We are heading into a fight, apparently. Alright, we got a Lydra. We haven't fought one of you in a little while. Dodge you. Man, it is so much easier to dodge things when you can move that ridiculously fast. It's more like I'm going to run into something than something's going to actually hit me. Okay, we're heading down that way. I wonder if we're going to get some more spider action. Cultivator, if you have nothing else to do, how about we go a few rounds? Sure. Yep. As long as you're not rank 10. Yeah. Yep. I won! Cultivator, you are good. Yes, I am. Getting that new attack skill. I will note I haven't upped our defense skill, so that's a little on the sketchy side. What's up? Sure, your martial arts are great, man. You do you. Alright, zoom. Are we near the spider layer? We're not. We'll go by it on the way out. I want to get down here when we're full of vigor. Following the instructions of the Heavenly Insight, you see a 9-headed monster in the indicated location. You're about to assassinate Jiuying. A guarding monster jumps at you. It's the Tiaoti, the monster of chaos. We'll fight it. That thing is just... It's so ugly, it's adorable. They really got that down. Carpia, distract him. I need to summon some nether feathers. Hold on. I don't like that. It stops me from shooting while I do that summon. I don't like that one bit. Although you managed to kill the Taodi, Jiuying has taken the opportunity to flee into the depths of Qiyu. Despite the help of the Heavenly Insight, you have to retreat. Forget it. I better go back to Elder Lu now. There seems to be a secret behind the death of Yonir's father. I'm kind of guessing that Yonir is not who she thinks she is. That's kind of my gut at the moment. Alright, you want to talk? We gonna do something here? As you enter the ley line, you find Tianxiang seated beneath the ley line crystal. She grips several silk threads. These threads usually hang motionless, but occasionally they quiver, producing a humming sound like a plucked gookwing. Suddenly, countless strings of purple power surge along the silk threads from afar, converging on Tianxiang. As she absorbs their energy, her brow furrows and her eyelids flutter, a sign of great discomfort. Finally, she opens her eyes and looks at you. It's pitch black down here. Aside from the purple crystal above me and the threads I've spun, there's nothing else. It's rare for you to visit. Tianxiang walks towards you, feet treading lightly on the spiderweb. As she reaches you, she suddenly faints and collapses to her knees. Help her up. With your help, Tianxiang steadies herself. For a brief moment, she seems to glance at her hand in yours. Then she turns back to the purple crystal, casually withdrawing her hand. This purple crystal is actually nether air condensation. The condensation seems to hold hidden messages, communicating with each other, and this is just one of the countless wonders within the world. You seem tired. I use my energy to secretly decipher the information exchanged between the purple crystals. It's draining, that's all. Since you're here, let's go for a walk. While we're at it, I'll do humanity a favor and clear out a few nether demons. A head nether demon is lumbering along, slowly making their way towards the dwelling. The nether demons are bound by my silk threads, greatly weakening them. If we're gonna strike, now's the perfect time. Wait! You guys do seem relatively dangerous. That is true. Although, not too bad this time around. You should be grateful, shouldn't you? What do you mean? I've eliminated a threat to the Cultivator Alliance and all cultivators. Don't you think I deserve a proper thank you? The nether demon seemed to have a purpose. These nether demons are mindless and dumb. I can't be bothered to figure out what's going on in their heads. Very well. For the expression of gratitude, I'm inclined to help you kill a few more nether demons, but let's call it a day. I'll return to my humble abode and continue my research on ley lines. Tianxiang looks utterly exhausted. With a soft sigh, she slowly takes her leave. We're going to be able to move that forward. That is a negative. Alright, back to base, as it were. I'm feeling relatively confident that he got murdered and she's actually the reincarnation. And then that other woman is probably an actual monster, but it's humans are just getting into their habitat, essentially. Is kind of what I'm thinking is going on here. Alright, what do you know? Upon your return, Jiuying runs towards you, crying in anxiety. You're finally back, Qingjimu. What happened? The master came to see my aunt. In the beginning, their conversation went pretty well. Yet all of a sudden, they started to fight. No one knew what it was about. I did not find them. Why? At last, my aunt lost and had to flee towards the forest in the distance. I don't know what to do other than wait for you, Qingjimu. Would you help my aunt out? Don't worry. Anxiety only brings more anxiety. Here I am. You step forward and wipe her tears off. Gradually, she stops crying, yet still stares at you with watery eyes. Thank you. Lead the way. Let's go lead the way, and we'll rescue your aunt. Qingjimu saving the day as usual. If you'd like to help my mini stalkers, you're welcome to come help. Yes, every one of you is welcome to come help if you'd like to. How amazing would that be if that was the ending of the DLC? Is just everyone comes, we have a giant fight, harem end. Yeah, you don't seem like you're a good guy. When you arrive at the forest, you see Liuying being knocked to the ground by Xing Lingjun. Just as Liuying is about to be stabbed, you strike Xing Lingju in the back. Wulaner runs towards Liuying and helps her get up. Aunt, Qingjimu and I are here to save you, fear not. Why are you here? Just leave. Qingjimu has been eroded by Nether air. He's not the Alliance master we previously knew. You ants cannot get away from me. Speak your guess. Wow. Xing Lingyun, was Lanier's father killed by you back then? The heavenly insight must have fallen into your hands, right? You're right. Gu Nangying was pedantic that I had to kill him for the sake of the Cultivator Alliance. Hearing Xiangling's words, Gu Langer is stunned. Wasn't my father killed by Jiuying? Speak the truth. After fighting with Jiuying, your father didn't die. They even found a cub of Jiuying. If he didn't die, then why? Cub of Jiuying, could it be? Move on, speak the truth. Yes, Gu Nangang intended to kill the cub, while Jiang Lingjing insisted on bringing up the cub. So Jing killed him from behind while he was off guard. If we can control Jiuying, we might be able to curb the monster waves. It's something we've never imagined before. I can't figure out a reason why he would stop me. As the truth was revealed, Liuying, who is healing herself on the ground, is irritated and can't help but spurt out a mouthful of blood. That means they're very upset. As for many years, the person who killed my brother has been by my side. I did not avenge my brother's death, but I did a lot of things for him. How ridiculous. You killed my father. I'm going to kill you. Before you have time to act, Guyaner has pulled out the sword and stabbed at Lingjun. However, she's repelled by Lingjun and falls to the ground. How dare you? I've already reached the Transcendent realm. You're no match for me. Don't be fooled by this person, Jingjimu. His realm has failed to reach 9 for a long time. He went to the ancient gate years ago, but returned in defeat after battling Xianxiang. His old wounds have not healed. You're really noisy. I'm going to kill you first. Xing Lingjing leaps in the air and casts a spell that generates a huge array. From the middle of the ray rises a giant sword that stabs at Liuying. Oh, you want to have a sword fight, do you? I've been known to dabble. From time to time. Carpia! Let's teach him about swords and ice. Where are you at, loser? Come here. Come here, you. Dare you. How dare you draw a sword in Qing's presence? I will become unrivaled under the sun with the sword. After a prolonged fight, you defeat Xing Lingjun. I lost! How could this be? My friend, many things have happened back then remain a mystery. Can you give this person to me so I can figure it out? Of course. Xing Lingjun sits down on the ground, losing every bit of his ki after the battle just now. Liuying walks up to him and looks down on him indifferently. You, Nangang, and I were sworn brothers and sisters. We used to fight monsters and protect people together. Those were the most precious memories of our life. Why does it turn out like this? Forget it. It happened a long time ago. Kill me if you will. You've changed. You are not the big brother I used to respect. Haha, people change. You should have known that. After that, Jiuying suddenly rises up and holds Lao Ying hostage. You find Lao Jianglingzhun is surrounded by a layer of nether air. You've been practicing the use of nether air? Do you know that it will turn you into a monster? I don't intend to. It's you who forced me to do this. Set Madame Lao free. Haha, try me. See whether Lao Ying or I die first. After saying that, Jinglei takes Lao Ying with him and flies in the air. Suddenly, a true fire comes across the air to hit Jinglei, who is forced to let go of Lao Ying. In an instant, Jiang is turned into a fireball and burned into ash soon enough. Is it sunny? Jiuying flies over and transforms into a human. Turns out she is... Oh, okay. Yeah, she is Juangmu Lingnan. Okay, that's kind of what we thought. Xinghang, I finally killed this guy for you. Ahem. Jiuying, how dare you come to the whole Cultivator Alliance alone? Haha, do you think you could stop me? Juangmu Linglan ignores Lao Ying as she comes to Xing Lingjing's body to fetch something. Then she glances at you coldly as if indicating you should follow up. Don't go. This monster's way too powerful. You won't be able to handle it. You decide to go there and see. If Jiuying intended to kill us, she would have just done it early on. Would you take Minter Lao back for treatment? I shall go and see what she's up to. Oh, and we are over time. Oh, bonus time. You follow Duanmu Linglang to the hidden mystic realm. She presses something in her hand and open the door to the realm, and you follow through. The mystic realm turns out to be a cell, which is exactly the same as the one you saw when the heavenly insight was activated. You go inside with Duanmu Yinglan. You see a young man lying on the ground who seems to be alive but has died already. Duanmu Yinglan, who did not show any emotion previously, starts to sob when she sees the corpse of the young man. She kneels beside him and strokes his face. It takes a long while before Duanmu Yinglang speaks up. You must have seen everything from the heavenly insight, haven't you? Well, I left it behind intentionally so that you could see it. I knew you were different from other cultivators, but I didn't expect that you could help me kill Zheng Lingjun so soon. Don't worry, Cheng does it all for the ladies. Are you here for this one? Duangmu Yinglan, man, I'm struggling with these names tonight, looks at the dead body on the ground again with tenderness in her eyes. His name is Duanmu Xinghang. My name was given by him. The look in her eyes becomes even softer as she's lost in memories. It looks like she is not worried you would do something behind her back. Back then, I was caught by Jiang Lingjun and imprisoned here for a long time. I was often beaten and used for experiments, to the point that I almost became a ferocious, mindless monster. It was Xinghuan who helped me suppress my cruelty in my heart. At the darkest time when I could not see hope, it was he who brought me the light. He was the only one who was not afraid of seeing the real me. Rather, I saw tenderness in his eyes. Later on, he did everything he could to help me and even stole the heavenly insight for me so I would never be at risk of being discovered again. To steal the heavenly insight, he was captured by Xing Lingjun again. After I escaped, it didn't take long before I became the leader of monsters because I was a descendant of Jiuying. So I launched many monster waves in an attempt to rescue him. Unfortunately, I was never able to break the walls. It is not until you showed up that I set this scheme up to kill Jiang Lingjun. But I'm late after all. Xinghan has left me. Why his body? As he has been staying by my side, his body has been transformed by nether air. Even though he is dead, his flesh will not decay. This is the end of her memories. As the tenderness in her eyes gradually dissipated, she becomes Jiuying, leader of monsters again. Qingjimu, I know you are on your way to Tianxiang Mountain. If you can defeat me, I will be at your disposal, and no monster will harass you anymore. Otherwise, please leave Qiyu and stay out of the conflict between me and the Cultivator Alliance. It must be done? Taoti was my friend after all, so this fight is inevitable. Yeah, it's too bad. Chowti had to die for kind of nothing here. If only we could have talked. We could have gone on a date and talked it out. All right. What a sad fight. Come and fight. Be careful. I will go all out. All right, I'm going to drink some tea before we start. All right. Oh, man. The trope of like the inevitable fight between two different people who neither one is actually wrong, but they have to have the fight. Ooh, that's one of those ones that gets me. Ooh. All right. What do you know? Carpy. Okay, you're rather big. Ooh, okay. Okay, breath weapons. Okay, give me my defense here quick. I'm gonna pop a heal. Okay, those ones at the top are shielded. I can't do anything to those. I see. Okay, give me some healing. Okay, you're charging a breath weapon or something. Okay, do I have my ult? Okay, heads up here are starting to become available. My own dragon released. My ultimate is out. Okay. Going pretty well. We kind of got that attack pattern down. And then, of course, we change. As you do. Carpia! Give me some support. Excellent. Epiphany book. We can have raise Reborn to Transcendent. That's great, but I'm going to really struggle to afford that on my passives. After being defeated by you, Jiuying transforms back into a human. She sits slowly by the corpse of Duanmu Xinghan, seemingly relaxed and relieved rather than disappointed. You have unbelievable talent indeed. Among all the human cultivators I've ever seen, you are the best. You're powerful too. I've had enough of this. Today I'm finally relieved. Qingjimu, would you kill me now? Duanmu Yinglan is pitiful indeed, but she is Jiangyu after all. If you don't kill her, she might be a big problem in the future. Just as you are hesitating, Wu Yaner arrives. Qingjimu, how are you doing? Are you hurt? What about Jiuying? Everything is settled. Jiuying is defeated by me. You did it! Why don't you take this opportunity and kill to avenge the death of our disciples? Listen, there's a story behind this. Gu Yaner, who was keen to kill Duanmu Yinglan, is moved to tears after hearing her story. Qingjimu, she's a pitiful person. Yes, so I. After a while of silence, Gu Yaner suddenly recalls something and whispers secretly in your ear. Will it work? It's just Dad's guess, but we can try it as well. If it works, it's good. Otherwise, we'll just kill her without feeling guilty. Try it then. Just then, you jump over to Duangmu's Lingyan's head. Cast magic as Guaner told you. The spell is slowly activated in Duanmu's mind. She collapses to the ground looking desperately weak. Hooray! It seems Dad's spell has worked on human-looking monsters as well. You don't have to kill her. If so, I could spare her. Duanmu Yinglan sits up on the ground slowly, feeling the changes in her body, looking puzzled. What's happening? Now there's a spell in your body. If you hurt humans, Qingjimu will kill you in a second. Warn Yinglan. We pity you, so we'll let you go this time, but if you dare sin again, we'll hold you accountable. I'm grateful for staying with Shenghuan forever. I assure you that I'm just Duanmu Yinglan from now on. Jiuying no longer exists in this world. I'm so sorry I can't pronounce your name tonight. With those words, Duanmu Yinglan takes the hand of Duanmu Xinghan to her face, looking at him lying beside her gently. Qingjimu, let's go. This cave is secluded from the world. She can just live here. Let's go. You leave the cave, and behind you, Duanmu Yinglan still kneeling beside Duanmu Xinghan, watching him motionlessly like a statue. By the way, I found some pieces of paper in the cave. You can take them if you find them useful. Let's go back then. Aunt must be worried. What a sad ending. I'm glad we didn't have to kill her at least. Like I said, that was just kind of a nobody involved had any choice in the matter. Ooh, and I'm rewarded by heaven with some sword skill. Cheng knows he did right. I think this is probably going to wrap up this piece, so we'll go through this one. Aunt, we are back. That's good. How is Jiuying? Qing Jaimu has defeated her and cast a spell on her. She can no longer hurt people. Good. Without Jiuying, the monsters who have lost their leader are hopeless for the time being. Great, we've taken revenge for our father, and Jiuying is no longer a problem. All credit to Qing Jaimu! Alright, you guys can join the harem too. Come on in. Qing Jaimu, please take Restorer's Forceful Move. Unfortunately, I already have an attack skill, but thank you. As a reward for the great deed, I'll take it. Lao Ying hands over the reward to you, but her brow is still furrowed, as if being pestered by something else. What's bothering you? You look grim. Is there something still bothering you? After Xing Lingjing is killed by Jiuying, the alliance is left leaderless, so a few days ago we elders began to discuss how to find a successive master. But it's so difficult to find a successor who is capable enough to convince everyone. Madame Lu has contributed a lot now. Doesn't she deserve the title of Alliance Master? I may have done my part for the Alliance all these years, but I don't think I'm the right person for the new Alliance Master. There are many outstanding people in the Alliance. It's my duty to find the most suitable one for the position. Then let's set qualification. Who must be first will be Alliance's Master. You're right, we did come up with a method to appoint the Master. What do? Our Alliance once had an artifact sharp awl named Excisor, which was forged to combat the demonic god Xianxia, but sharp awl disappeared when an elder took it to suppress a powerful master. We decide that any member of the Alliance will become master as long as he or she brings back Excisor. Now the decision? You mean this sounds rash? No, in fact, we guess sharp awl is likely used to suppress that ancient monster. To bring back the awl, one should have the power to kill the monster, and therefore prove to be master. Moreover, to head to Tianxiang Mountain, you must defeat the demonic god. If you get Excelsior, the chances of defeating him will be higher. Okay, well, it looks like a few people's wishes are going to come true. Lao Ying's words remind you that since this object can hurt Xingtian, you must do whatever you can to get it. I will go find Excelsior, but as for succeeding the master, we can decide later when you return. Indeed. Yunner, I remember that you had studied the location of Excelsior, right? Yeah, Dad tried to look for it, but unfortunately he was pushed back by the wave of monster, but he left many clues. Are they of any help? Of course. According to the clues, I searched through tons of books and estimated the approximate location. Guan Yu takes out a piece of paper on which is a topography of Qiyu and marks a specific place. We're highly likely to find Excelsior in the place I marked. If so, I'll go there and take it back. Wait, I'll go with you. Come on, the monster suppressing the sharp awl is as ferocious as Jiuying. Look at you, don't screw it up. Well, take care then, Qing Jaimu. I'll be waiting for you back here. I'll return safely. And will return next episode. So, pushing the story forward quite a bit. I will probably, between episodes, see if I can't grind this up to perfection so that we will be ready to make an attempt at breakthrough. And that will be our last breakthrough if that takes place. So I think we have a bigger chunk than I thought of story left, just from a few crumbs and clues I've gathered. But we shall see. Also, I just noticed this. What is this? Ooh, Nether Feather status. Manual attack toggle. Auto attack. Does that mean I don't have to do that stupid charge thing? Because I would really appreciate that. Okay, but we'll find out next time, builders. I hope you enjoyed this one. As always, don't forget to leave a like on it if you're enjoying it. If for some incredibly weird reason you've watched this far and you have not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription in this one. And if you'd like to go above and beyond to support the channel, don't forget that you can leave a super thanks on the video. You could join us on stream and do a super chat, or consider becoming a member. Members of the channel get early access to videos such as this, or other content such as Dominions, or whatever else I'm working on at the time. Either way, thank you everyone for your support. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.